9 last words of great saints. 1. Saint Joan of Arc.
Jesus, Jesus.
Joan was 19 when she was sentenced to die at the stake. She continued praising God as the flames engulfed her. Joan asked that a cross be brought to her. The fire didn't consume her entrails or heart. 2. Saint Thomas More.
I die the king's good servant, but God's first.
More was Chancellor of England. He refused to support King Henry VIII's divorce. His fidelity to the church did not waver. The king accused him of high treason and sentenced him to death. 3. Saint Elizabeth of the Trinity.
I am going to light, to love, to life.
Elizabeth was a French Discalced Carmelite nun. During Lent in 1905, she became ill. After a long illness, she died in 1906 at the age of 26. Elizabeth surprised the attending doctor with her joy. She tried to explain to him what she was experiencing. She became exhausted and died after uttering her last phrase. 4. Saint Bernadette.
I thirst.
Bernadette was the visionary girl from Lourdes. She saw the Virgin Mary in the French Pyrenees. Bernadette embraced religion and joined the Sisters of Charity of Nevers. She became ill on Easter Sunday. The chaplain suggested that she prepare to make the sacrifice of her life.
What sacrifice?
Asked Bernadette.
It is no sacrifice to abandon this poor life, in which there are so many difficulties in belonging to God.
She died on Easter Wednesday, aged 35. Her body remains incorrupt in Nevers, France. 5. Saint John Paul II.
Let me go to the house of the Father.
The Pope spoke these words in his native Polish. He was very weak and died a few hours later. John Paul II died in 2005, aged 84. He was beatified in 2011 and declared a saint in 2014. His tomb in St. Peter's Basilica is one of the most visited places by pilgrims. 6. Saint Thomas Becket.
For the name of Jesus and the protection of the Church, I am ready to embrace death.
Becket was the Archbishop of Canterbury. King Henry II attacked the rights of the Catholic Church. Becket had the courage to oppose him. After years of conflict, Henry II angrily said,
"Will no one rid me of this turbulent priest?"
4 knights entered the cathedral while Thomas was praying. They yelled,
"Where is the traitor?"
Becket replied.
Here I am, no traitor, but Archbishop and priest of God.
Before they slew him, he uttered his last words. 7. Saint Therese of the Child Jesus.
My God, I love you.
Saint Therese of Lisieux died at 24. Her sisters recounted Therese's great physical suffering, but her last moments on earth were pain-free. The last words her sisters heard her say were,
I have reached the point where I can no longer suffer, because all suffering is sweet to me. My God, I love you.
Her face recovered a healthy color, and she died smiling. 8. Saint Francis of Assisi.
With my voice, I cried out to the Lord.
Saint Francis treated death like a sister and wasn't afraid to join it. When he was very ill, he said,
Welcome, Sister Death.
Then he asked to be taken to Porciuncula. Francis called 2 brothers to join him in singing praises to God. 9. Saint Gregory VII.
I have loved justice and hated iniquity, therefore I die in exile.
Pope Gregory VII was a great reformer, but his holy decrees enraged Emperor Henry IV. Henry invaded Rome, and Gregory was forced to flee. Gregory spoke his last words to the cardinals around his deathbed.